Hey, we talked about it a moment ago. Big win for Eastern Michigan yesterday, beating Purdue on the road. We're going to talk about that right now. Welcome in their head coach, Creighton, who joins us. Senior offensive lineman Jeremy Hickey as well. Coach, let's start with just kind of big picture. 2016, great season, get to a bowl game. 2017, tough. You go 5-7. 6 of those 7 losses were by 1 score or less. So 1 score. So you look at it yesterday, one of those tight games again. Right. Were there some lessons learned at play here?
I think so. I think obviously last year had a bad taste, with those 6 straight losses in a row. So our seniors got together this winter and said, we're going to finish this year. And this was our real first opportunity to do that, and we did.
You had to execute, and that's a big thing. Did you draw on some of the things that happened last year? Because that had to leave a mark. I guess that motivates you an entire offseason, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Basically, the way I thought it would, as soon as that last kick went in between the uprights, it was like almost a sigh of relief that like the hard work has paid off, and we're going to continue going on from there. And it's just a start, really.
I think a lot of people watched this game as I talked about it because people were flipping around, and once you turned it on, you couldn't turn it off. And here's the thing, Coach. Purdue made some mistakes that really kind of gave you an opportunity to win this, but 2 things jump out to me. 1, you need to take advantage of those mistakes, and 2, your guys still had to execute late.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, the game of football, you're playing for 3.5 hours, and nobody plays a perfect game. Nobody ever does. So they did make some mistakes. We made some mistakes. I think our guys absolutely did capitalize on some of those mistakes. And the mistakes that we made, weren't detrimental in a way that we couldn't overcome it.
Well, let's talk about one of those because you got a 2-point game. You guys have a turnover in your own end. They pick off a pass. You don't give up a first down. You force them into a field goal attempt. They miss the field goal. It stays a game that you can win with a field goal. That was a huge sequence.
No doubt. We call it sudden change when an opponent gets the ball in our territory, whether off a special teams play or off an offensive turnover. It was the first one of the season for us, and we decided to try to steal back the momentum. Obviously you don't feel good about turning the ball over, but our sidelines starts going crazy, trying to exhort our defense. 3 plays, hold them to the field goal, and they miss. And we got 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go down to kick a field goal to win.
And you're on the sidelines just thinking, get us the ball back, right?
Exactly, yes.
I mean, you want that challenge at that point.
Mm-hmm, yeah, no, just give us the ball in our hands. Their defense did a great job with that, just like the whole rest of the game they did. Great job against a Big Ten opponent. Well,
you did it. You got the ball back. Coach mentioned 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go. 4th and 15, though, to keep this drive going and to give you a chance to win this game. Talk me through that 4th and 15 play.
Wow. No, the 4th and 15, I'll throw back a little. Back in the day, back at Brother Ice High School when we played DSL 2013, it was just that moment where you're like, it doesn't matter how hard it's going to take. We're going to get this done. No matter what, we were going to get the play done. I didn't even know it was 4th and 15, to be honest. I was just like, let's just play the game.
And they had to execute too, Coach. They brought a blitz. You guys picked that up. 4th and 15s are not easy to convert. The odds are not in your favor at that point.
No, they're not. They had the right coverage on for us. Coach Keene made a great call. Tyler Wiegers, we had great protection on that play. Like you mentioned, stood in the pocket as long as he could and fired a strike to Arthur Jackson and ended up getting 23 yards on it. And at 4th and 15, I'll tell you this, our sideline was not down. We had some ups and downs, throughout that game. We were behind several times. And there was just a sense all day, to be honest with you, that our guys, they just believed we were going to get it done. And when we caught that ball on 4th and 15, we absolutely knew we were going to get it done.
Roll that game-winning field goal, and as you do that, Chad Riley knocks it through for the victory. Coach, you're trying to build something there, and you're doing a good job of building a program. And it's guys like this, okay? Jeremy Hickey nominated for the Werfel Trophy. He's on the watch list, awarded to college football's top community servant, among the nominees for the All-State AFCA Good Works team as well. This kind of guy you want to build a program around.
No doubt. This senior class, they basically came in when I did. We hired a staff and started recruiting these guys. And so we've been together for 5 years. I don't know Eastern Michigan football without these guys. And for them to be our leaders now, you're talking about great people who are passionate and talented, about the game of football. And it hadn't been easy. we've been through a lot together, but it's been meaningful, it's been fun, and we're super excited about this season.
Well, keep grinding. 2-0 for the third time in 20 years at Eastern Michigan. And I told him he's on the TJ Lang plan, right?
Yeah.
Brother Rice to Eastern Michigan,
yeah.
Right? There you go. Keep it going, guys. We appreciate you coming in tonight.
Thanks for having
us.
me.
All right, 2-0, headed for Buffalo next. They'll take on Buffalo coming up this weekend. All right, when we come back, little Tiger talk. Tigers in action this afternoon, taking on the Cardinals, closing out their series, plus a big weekend as they salute that '68 World Series championship team. Right back after this.